Now to Campaign 2020. We are just 4 days away from Election Day, and this weekend it is all about pushing people to get out to the polls and vote. We are in the final days of early voting in South Florida, and a record number of people have already voted in this year's election. CBS 4's Ty Russell is live in Fort Lauderdale with more on what's being done to make sure even more voters get their voices heard. Ty?
Francis, there are several volunteers who went throughout Broward County to continue to help shatter those records. These volunteers were going home to home, apartment to apartment, either talking to registered voters or leaving information on their doors to make sure people actually vote. We went along for their journey. Take a look at some of the video we have. Today, the Urban League of Broward County went door to door. In this video, they went to apartment and homes. Volunteers focused on the neighborhoods with mostly black families in Fort Lauderdale. Now, there are roughly 1.2 million registered voters in Broward County. 700,000 have already voted early in person or vote by mail. But there's a continued push in South Florida to increase black voter turnout. Volunteers say they are nonpartisan. They just want voters informed and to make sure they actually cast a ballot. Now, former Vice President Joe Biden was in Coconut Creek for that. His running mate Kamala Harris is making her way back tomorrow to do that. The Democrats are leaning on the black voting bloc for a win, but Republicans are also trying to recruit that bloc. And here's what volunteers had to say today.
Community, and we're going to knock on doors. It's a contactless effort. We want to make sure that everyone receives information and make sure that they're informed and ready to vote.
November 3rd election is a truly important and critical election that determines the changes that will be needed to make in our society. And a critical turnout spot in Broward County, which is a Sistrunk area.
Now, they didn't just focus on this neighborhood that I'm standing in. They went to other neighborhoods throughout Broward County. Now, coming up at 5 and 6, we are taking a deeper dive into concerns about the black voter turnout this year compared to 4 years ago. We are live in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Ty Russell, CBS 4 News.